Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, so it looks like it's time to get ready to try out one of the cool libraries on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like Aston Remy Martin Vantage is pretty cool with a black and gold edition Vantage board. So, looks like it's very cool, good looking $1 million race car board. So, looks like the library is been made by Grandpa_Pops for doing this a wonderful job. Well done for making this awesome, beautiful library board. So, looks like it also has a white variant version of the Aston Remy Martin's board. So, looks like I'll be able to have 2 rounds to try out 2 library sport spin boards. So, looks like this is going to be quite very interesting race to get started board. So, looks like I might be able to have to do for only 2 track sports. Since the Circuit de Barcelona track might be able to be in it board, so I really guess that I'll be able to have to race on over in the afternoon condition time boards. So this is going to be quite good to be impressive boards. Now let's just go and grab the black version V12 Vantage GT3 race car. We'll be able to get set up boards. So looks like this will be able to have 6 laps to be able to get pretty prepared boards. So looks like this will be able to have to get pretty good earnings to be setting up boards. Because I kind of say that we always love gold decals with black and white color sports. So this might be a fine tasteful choice sport. So looks like fine champagne, what the title says sport. It will be very good for having a fancy GT3 race car to be able to race it in boards. Because I kind of think that the tire sticker of the Goodyear Eagle is definitely quite very perfectly choice sports. Good thing that the number 12 is quite very the 2012 model for a race car to be able to go for it. Now, looks like it's time to get ready to have to do a little race prepared. Engine set up, and then we're ready to go. Now, looks like this will be able to have to go on the Grand Prix track, and this is going to have to go for a little 6-lap race that will also to extend a lot of good distance to go for it. Then here we go. Then let's go race hard to win. Now, looks like this is going to be pretty good enhanced chrome effect for it. This is very good for having a black variant version for it. So definitely these libraries will be able to be shown for 2 variant types of color for it. I think this will be able to be quite good for having a black and white race library to be able to go for it, because this is going to be one excitement golden victory for it. Well, we always love looking for a good fancy $1 million library design, so this is definitely quite giving a good work for it. So, looks like we're having a segment that this will be able to have a 1 clean race bonus without hitting anything, because coming out on the standards we'll be able to have to do some fine earnings for it. Unless that this will be able to try not to get cut up off the track, because that may result for having a little bit of not perfect clean race bonus for it. Because taking a lot of clean race, it's important if we have to do a perfect race to be able to get started for it. Now, it looks like this will have to keep it in for a little concentration, pace steady for it. Okay, here's for a little sharp hairpin corner coming right at it. It's going to be a little hard part. Okay, very good. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit professional racing for it to get everything started out in safety style for it. Now, looks like coming in for the last chicane hard corner for it. Gonna have to keep it nice and slow. Ooh, so close. Now, looks like this will be very good to have to go straight forward for it. Gonna have to do a little bit more passes for it. Goes for the Mitsubishi Lancer and Toyota FT1 Vision Gran Turismo Group 3. Okay, looks like 2-second lap goes in for it, because this will be able to have to get a little extended run further for it. Excellent. that will be getting close in for it. Okay, they're saying that the replay recording has definitely made it stop the both sports. Now, looks like the race will continue to be able to go a little struggle past this sport. Okay, goes in, make a little pass on the Renault Sport RS. Just gotta go a little straightforward pass overtake and then goes in by it on the sharp hairpin track to go in and then use the apex to go right successful for it. Okay, well, looks like 2 BMW M6 is definitely quite coming in for the catching lead spot for it. Hope this might be getting a little bit better to have to do a little bit more pace runs for it. Now, looks like this will be going well. Just going to go for the middle of the halfway lap to be able to step it in for it. Just going to go overtake and then use dropping point to go straight for it. Perfect choice to be able to have to do a little 1,000-meter run. Gonna have to do a little censoring on the overtake pass for it. Try not to hit anything for it because this race car, it's definitely quite worth to be able to be like nearly over $1 million for seeing this good race car was a fine choice for it. Well, maybe you guys really wanted to try out Grandpa_Pops's livery. He made a lot of good stuff to be able to bring out some gold livery sticker for it. Now, looks like 8 more race cars to go, and this will be able to go for it. Aston Remy Martin is going to have to take a little bit of catching up paces to be able to be in the first place spotlight. Perfect work. Now, looks like this will be able to have to do a little bit of important headlines for it for the next update. Well, I kind of think December 2018 update is going to be coming up soon, you guys. Well, I hope you really enjoyed the live streams on the Gran Turismo TV channel on YouTube because looks like they just definitely showed us a south variation track of the Tokyo Expressway. I hope this is very good to be shown for the new track for it. But even so, I kind of think that the South District of Tokyo is definitely going to be in sixth place for it. But mostly that we always enjoyed Central and East Tokyo as ways to be able to go for it. But I hope we are excited to be able to try out the South District for the CD course track for it. That would be quite very to see what it looks like. Well, most of the GT fans have already watched it for it because that new track variation is quite very good to see it. It was definitely most like Special Stage Route 7, but very different. But this is going to be a one straight track course, because this is going to be quite good to see it. And also, a Ferrari F50 is definitely seen in the debut during the live stream for it. I kind of guess that it's going to be confirmed to be coming in Gran Turismo Sport, along with Sean Kang's 240C, and looks like this is going to be quite good to be bringing another SEMA Gran Turismo award from 2015, because this is going to be the number 3 on the list for it, because might be very good to be able to have another SEMA car to be in the game for it, because looks like there might be some other new cars to be able to coming in for it in December, but we'll be making sure that in case you guys really wanted to see some other YouTube videos, we'll be giving you important headlines for the next GT Sport update, because this will be very good to be able to have to keep an eye out for some update to see what the other cars is going to be confirmed for it. Now, looks like we will have to see for it because got some more racing to do to be catching up with 2 BMW M3 for it. So, I'll just have to stick around to talk about right after this for it. So, looks like fifth lap almost there to reach the last and final lap for it because 2 BMW M6 is going to be coming in for it. Now, looks like this is going to have to get a little bit much tougher for it. Just going to have to go on the school circuit district to be able to have to do a little S-curve to go in for it. Take a wide right turn to go in for it. Just going to have to stay and leave the apex while on the outside. Okay, here we go. Now, let's go for it and give a little bit of first place for the Aston Remy Martin. Only got 5-second gap to go for it. Just gonna have to keep trying for it. Ooh, better be sliding down for it because this is gonna be a little bit scarier for a Group 3 car to be able to try not to hit anything for it. Otherwise, that will completely off the track for it. Now, looks like I spy on 2 BMW M6 and it's gonna be nearly their approach. Now, let's go and get in there. This will be the 1 Remy winning spot for it. We're going up, flip down over to the chicane, and then goes a little heavy turn on the last turn. Okay, this is it, final lap, and this is going to turn south for this one. Now, looks like this is going to be a 3-second gap to be able to come closer for it. Remy Martin really wants that to be in first place to pass with 2 BMW M6. It's going to be quite coming closer for it. Just going to have to do a little bit of multiplying turn for it. Just going to make a little pass on the Walking Forest Motorsport of the Nürburgring 24-hour race car for it. Still got a few horsepower because this might be getting a little bit turned for it. Now, looks like it's going to be a one last chance to be able to overtake. Empower Livery is going to be in first place for it. Now, looks like this is going to have to get a little bit tougher for it, so the sharp hairpin turn might be coming, go straight at it. Ooh, looks like this is going to be a little bit closer for only one gap distance left for it. Only got a few more points numbers to go. Okay, well, whenever it's going to be getting a little bit too aggressive, try not to get a little bit cutting off the track. That may be a little bit not much of a perfect clean race bonus to go in for it. Now, let's just kind of give a little bit chance on the last chicane, and maybe this will be able to have to go for a second place to be able to go right in for it. Okay, looks like Empower Livery goes in first, and then second place for the black and gold Aston Remy Martin B12 Vantage for it. Man, looks like this is going to have to do to adding up some more horsepower for it. That will be much better. So, looks like Standard Earnings might be able to have a lot of hard work to do to have to make things a perfect race, you guys. Because this is going to have to get a lot of difficult to have to do it to have a perfect race. Now, looks like race 1 and 2 is finished. Now, looks like time to go over to the final round and get ready to race on Vantage Grand Prix circuit. Yep, our fine UK racetrack. Definitely seen and appear in Gran Turismo 6. And now, looks like this time it's going to be quite good to get ready to change up with a different variation style with a white and gold Aston Martin B12 Vantage. Okay, well, unfortunately, maybe I just gonna have to change this different background for it. Okay, so looks like this is gonna be good. Glad I just used the current car for it. Okay, very good. Now, looks like originally this is gonna be quite better for it. Now, looks like I'll be able to have to go with 5 laps, and this will be able to have to go for a grid start for it, because I might be able to go for a little standard old-fashioned Gran Turismo 1 style for it. So, let's go and get everything started for it. Well, even perhaps that this is definitely quite a wide variant style of the Aston Martin B12 Vantage for it. So, definitely similarities like the race modification 1 and Gran Turismo 2. So, looks like definitely quite recognize the references of each variation color styles for it, because this will be able to be reminded us that this will be able to go for it. Now, looks like it's time to have to do a little bit of car settings to be prepared for it. Gonna have to do a little racing stop to be able to get ready for it. But this time, this will be able to have a little chance to beat the BMW M6, Walking Horse, and the M-Power Livery will be getting in for it. Now, let's begin, and then let's a 5-lap race to go for it, because this is a white and gold Aston Martin B12 Vantage, everybody. A fine, relatively luxury race car was definitely worth over $1 million. Now, let's go and let's pick it up a notch. Just kind of the good thing. Great to be able to use the racing soft tires to be in case to be able to catch up to the true BMW M6 for it. I hope the M3 is definitely going to be in this race for it. That would be much perfect for this opportunity for it. Now, looks like I'm going to take a little bit of apex turn, go inside, then push straight forward for it, because I'm going to have to do a little bit worth of 5 laps, folks. Very good. Well, so looks like definitely quite very shown for a variation type of color for it. Usually that this might be able to have for it. So maybe the special model from the original Gran Turismo game that has definitely also has 2 specific colors for it. That might be able to go and see which the types are different for it. So variants are also the same, but different libraries might be able to come include or come in handy. Now, looks like this will be able to have to be sure of it. Okay, just gonna have to go a little past on the Lexus RCF and the Subaru WRX Group 3. Second lap goes in for it. After myself, passing the Huracan. Well, looks like an original Livery B12 Vantage joins in for this race. So, looks like this is going to be a perfect well match for it, because this might be very good for one simple chrome plastic for it, for the Aston Martin. Let's just kind of go for a British plastic overtake for GT3 race cars to be able to move on ahead for it. This will be able to catch in for it. Okay, absolutely. Well, looks like the RCF 2017 GT3 race car is definitely quite going a little back shot for the Ford GT. Wow. Kind of think the sunlight just definitely shines up for it. Okay, looks like only got 8 more to go. So it's gonna go dived in, then pass on the Ford GT. Perfect. Third lap goes in on the charm. giving a little chance for first place for white and gold Vantage GT3 race car for it. This will also to give a little bit better of a chance for the rich people to see a fine, expensive race car that's definitely quite very worth for it. Very splendid. Now, looks like GT5 Citroen just definitely make a little bit of speed pass for having another race car to go in, and looks like got a little overtake for it. Just this will give a little heads up example for it. Okay, goes up in on a Ferrari. Now, looks like this will be very carefully for it. This will have to do a little overtake without getting a little bit blind effect on any gold chrome cardboard. So this is going to be quite very good color for it. Cover up with all the white styles for it. Now let's just going to go for the top 3 Group 3 race cars. Just going to go and catch up to the Nissan GTR. Will be able to be up approach. Okay, 4th lap, almost there to reach 1 lap. Just gonna take a little single overtake. Then here we go. Catching up to the top 2 Group 3 race cars will be going in for it. Now, this will be able to have to be prepared for it because this will also have to slide hard, and then this will have to be giving a little bit amount of grip for it. Decelerate while taking a little inside turns will be helping you for it. Okay, looks like I'm getting nearly there. Because this is going to have to get a little bit better chance to have to take a little slide turns for it. Because this will be able to get very cautious to be able to have the double cones for it. Almost there. There's the Walking Forest Motorsport Nürburgring 24-hour race car, and there's the Empower Livery comes in first. Perfect chance to be able to overtake in first place lead. Come on, just gonna get a little bit much hard pass for it. Okay, final lap, and here we go. This is gonna have to get a little bit better to have to keep up the pace for it. Almost there to have to make one final overtake because the M6 is gonna be in 2nd and 3rd place, while the Aston Remy Martin is gonna be in 1st place. Now, looks like this is gonna have to get a little bit better to have a little bit small straight to be approaching on the hillside right turn. Come on. That white and gold Aston Martin wants that to be in 1st place. This is gonna have to get a little bit better to be quite getting the work for it. And looks like the Aston Remy Martin B12 Vantage is in the lead. Perfect chance to be able to have the shine. Okay, not today. Don't want to get a little bit of spin out for it. Now, looks like this is going to be a little bit of quick time to be able to have this a little attempt number 2 to be able to cover up for it. Well, maybe this might be the only worst part of it, because in case if you guys already didn't know, because this might be having a little hard turn to be able to use the Aston Martin B12 Vantage to be able to beat and overtake the BMW M6, Walking Forest, or Empower Livery board. So, looks like good thing. 1st place for the white and gold B12 Vantage is definitely quite very good to be able to be prepared for one fantastic livery race for it, folks, because this will be able to have to get everything going on for it. But even so, it takes a lot of hard work to be able to have to do a little bit of perfect clean race bonus for it so this will has to be able to come out by a standard earning sport. So, looks like daily workout has finally finished, and looks like this is very good for now. Whew. Wow, that was a quite good relief for having a one hard race sport. So, looks like race 2 finished with the same car and a different color livery variant to be able to put for it. Now, let's see what's the usual car it's going to be for the daily workout. So, looks like it's the Ford GT then. Okay, looks like this might be the perfect guess. Well, I'll just have to be able to add this in the garage, and this will be used for putting up a scheduled TD library for now. Okay, so looks like checking out for something better for the mileage exchange. So looks like it's all checked out for it with all the actual color sports. So looks like it'll be able to be checked in by Wednesday for it. So 2 colors, black and white, with gold chrome livery style for it, folks, because this is very good for the Aston Remy Martin V12 Vantage to be able to get a fine word of all the shining gold race cars to be able to quite giving a little bit fancier for it. So I kind of think that 2 colors might be very good, just like GT1 all over again, you guys, because I am so happy about that golden chrome style with all these types of variations for it. But this might be very cool to be able to have some fine shaped decals to be able to cover up for it. It looks like the gold chrome style is definitely good for a main default for it. So I kind of say that this is a perfect 5-star rating made by Grandpa_Pops, a livery race car with a shiny word of black and white mixed with gold. Well, folks, glad that you really enjoyed this library made by him. Thanks for watching. And before at the end of this segment, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and also the links on the description below if you want to see more. Well, I'll see you guys next time to continuing on for a custom race with all these awesome libraries on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.